Thanks a lot, Cam. Well, it is Brain Injury Awareness Month, and groups throughout the nation and here in Hawaii are working to educate the community on the devastating disability. Now, 1.7 million people in the U.S. sustain new brain injuries annually. And joining this morning is a wonderful group with more. This is a brain injury survivor. This is Maleko Vegai and his wife Renee, and also the Brain Injury Association of Hawaii's Executive Director, Mary Wilson. And we have to introduce this little guy. This is Kalei. Good morning, guys, and thank you so much for joining us.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
Maleko, why don't you explain your friend here, Kalei, and how dogs like him help you?
Well, Clay came.
She's a little tired this morning.
The way her dad helps me is I work a lot in the shop and stuff, and I forget a lot of times to eat or take rests. Well, the dog senses that, and he'll nudge me, and it's like, oh, what's he nudging me? And it's like, oh, I haven't eaten, or I should take a break. So he helps me doing that, and then, you know, my taking care of him helps me get a feeling of accomplishment and that kind of stuff.
And Maleko, how did you get a brain injury? This was in your own home,
This was at a friend's house, and I was installing a garage door, and the garage door, the big springs up top wind like a propeller, and I had steel bars to wind them. A cable snapped, and the bars came and crushed my skull, crushed my eye, and crushed my cheek. So they rebuilt my face, and I lost, both frontal lobes is dead. So I've got some memory issues and reading and writing issues, and so it's challenging, but you just look forward and take every day enjoy every day that you can.
Well, so. I'm sure you've had to learn how to rethink, and I know these dogs have been really, really helpful. Renee, why don't you explain more about the group that you founded that uses these dogs and helps people with brain injuries?
Yeah, we have to thank Sam for that. Sam had this amazing intuition, and he detects Maleko seizures. And so we wanted one good pup out of our litter, and that was Kalei, and we actually got 5 that are service dog quality. So we have founded the Malama Service Dog Project. It's going to be part of the Living Pono Project over in Maui. And our hope is to not only service the disability community as a whole, but to really focus on the brain injury community.
And Mary, why don't you talk about this Wednesday, there's going to be an open house for people to get more information on these types of things?
Yes, on Wednesday, the YWCA, we're having an open house where it's looking at like a day program. So we've been trying to get a day program going for folks with brain injury. And Maleko's story has been so inspiring that he's going to come and share also what they've done to move forward so that other folks with brain injury can also learn how that they can rebuild their life after a brain injury.
All right, well, it's wonderful information, and thank you so much for bringing your friend Kalei in here. I wish I could keep him myself. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who could use help from dogs like this. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
And to see this interview again, you can head to the top videos section of our website, KITV.com. It is 5:49. I think little Kalei is getting sleepy.
Yeah.
Aww.